Today we have making some easy bran muffins that you can store. Real basic ingredients, should be super easy for you to make. Basically what we have here, I have half a cup of local honey, which or 4 ounces. This is cinnamon, some baking powder, and some salt. 1 cup of, I'm using cashew milk today, or 8 ounces. 1 egg. Cup of unsweetened applesauce, or 123 grams. Half a cup of reduced sugar cranberries, and that is 80 grams. And half a cup of walnuts, or 56 grams, 2 ounces. And then 2 cups, or 240 grams, not bran flakes, oat bran. And you're going to want to take all your dry ingredients and mix them in a large mixing bowl first. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm sure you guys probably don't want to watch it, but I'm going to leave the camera on, so I don't have to keep turning it off and on. Come on, Lily. Add all the dry stuff. So you put that in there. Good job. Put this one in. Alright, now mix it up. Also forgot to mention, we were going to add a little bit of stevia too. Sometimes the honey's not quite enough to make it sweet. But if you don't want them overly sweet, you can kind of play around with it. Here, let me help you, kid.
Okay, when you mix first, I mix first.
Okay, deal?
Deal.
Okay. Hold on.
I smell it.
Smells like cinnamon, huh? So that is...
Yeah, I want to mix it.
I'll let you. That's what your mixture's looking like here. Okay. To 400 degrees. You took my baking pan in your room, didn't you? You took the muffin pan in your room?
I can get it. It has toys on it. I'm not done mixing it.
Okay, well that's fine.
I'm done mixing.
Okay, all done?
I gotta put that in the dirty dish.
Okay. You want to make sure your muffin tin, you get really nice and greased up, because these will stick. And you're going to bake at 400 degrees for 10 minutes, and then drop it to 350 for another 10. Usually that's enough.
I can give you a spoon. Here.
Thank you. And these aren't going to be exactly accurate macros, but they'll be pretty close for a serving, because you're going to obviously, I have, 12 muffins here. So I'll divide the overall macros by 12 servings and try to evenly distribute it. And it'll be really pretty accurate reading. Just, it's going to be a little messy and tedious filling these muffin tins and trying to get them even. And they'll rise a little bit because of the baking powder. Do you like these muffins, Lily?
Yeah.
Mom likes them too. Walnuts have a tendency to sink to the bottom there, so you're going to want to kind of scoop down in to make sure you get walnuts in each muffin. And you can change these. Any type of fruit you want to add. I mean, you can even add other things to keep them moist, like zucchini works. I like keeping them basic like this. They're nice to grab in the mornings if you're not a big eater or you're in a rush. They're just really convenient, and they keep pretty well for a week or so in the fridge, but they will start to dry out after a while. They're pretty even there. What do you think, kid? Does that look good?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's show the camera what it looks like. Bam. Now we're just waiting for the oven to preheat. Okay, I just pulled these out of the oven. and it's cool enough to touch the pan. But there's what they look like, and these things are really good when they're still warm. Throw a little butter on them or whatever you want. But you take these out and then store them in an airtight container in the fridge, and they'll keep for about a week or so. Nutritional content of these, you're looking at 178 calories per muffin, 4.7 grams of fat, 32 carbs, 5.7 grams of fiber, and 5 grams of protein. So these are ideal. I have a client right now that I'm working with, and she's trying to find what she tolerates well, like pre-workout and early in the morning. So this may be something for her to try, or anybody in general that's like in a rush or you don't have time to make breakfast. I mean, the numbers on these are ideal. Got them out cooling off, and they're really dense. I don't know how well this will show up, but they're not like huge. So if you're trying to hit certain numbers or whatever the case is, these would be ideal. Lillian couldn't wait, so she already pounded out one of these. But like a glass Pyrex dish, something like this, something that you can cover, keep it in the fridge, and it'll keep them from drying out. So there you go, cranberry walnut bran muffins. And you can manipulate the carbs too. You don't have to use the honey. The honey kind of makes the texture and consistency good, gives you that honey flavor. But definitely can play around with this depending on what you need.